5, 4, 3.
Just kind of turn yourself a little bit. Bring your right shoulder forward a little bit.
4, 3, 2, 1.
The name of this program is Open Rap. I'm Bob Shield. Entertaining for you this Easter morning and witnessing to the risen Savior is the Minstrel City Band. We'll be rapping with them about their group, their music, and their changed lives.
Somebody new, and best of all, you promised to see me through. I believe in you, receive in you, my Lord, my Lord. Why do we try to hurry, getting uptight about the plan? You made the universe without the help of man. And when you say you keep your promise, we know you cannot lie. So we raise our song of faith up to the sky. I believe in you, receive in you, my Lord, my Lord. Yeah, now I don't have to worry, trying to prove myself to you. 'Cause you know before I start what's hidden in my heart. You can change me, rearrange me into somebody new. And best of all, you promised to see me through. And best of all, you promised to see me through. Best of all, you promised to see me through.
Fantastic, fantastic. Nina, welcome to Open Rap. Come over here. We can use my mic here. What's back here? You know, the psalmist David said, sing a joyful song unto the Lord. And I've heard the joyful song. And what a joyful day, Easter Sunday, to do this. Where did the Minstrel City Band come from?
Well, first of all, it was me and my husband, and then like those three guys, they were working together, and they went to another band, and then they split up, and then from then came, well, me and my husband, we met Tom, and that's how we got together.
And how did it happen to become a Christian witness? Your songs are all a Christian message in obviously a rock setting. How did that come about?
Well, we're all Christian musicians, and we want to bring forth the message of the gospel, and one good way is through music. You know, a lot of people listen through music.
Yeah. Do you sense that you can witness better, let's say the high school, the college crowd, the early 20s crowd with music like this?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Do you do it?
Yeah. Well, we've done churches and a coffee house, but this summer we hopefully trying to get into colleges and outdoor things.
Mm-hmm. That'd be perfect for your style, wouldn't
Oh,
it?
sure would. Yeah.
You are really blowing us out of the studio
really?
today. That's all right. We like a little sound. Let people know that this is part of this medium is audio. Let me talk to Ange over here. Ange, come in here. How did you come to be a part of this group?
Well, Tom, Jim, and I have been playing for a good many years, and I guess we're a trio until we all merged together to form this group.
And you're part of the of this whole witnessing
Yes,
approach.
yes,
and
we all are as a group totally.
Yeah. I want to talk. Is this the Tom over here?
Tom.
Is he the one we blame?
Yeah.
Tom, come in here. Welcome to Open Rap.
Welcome.
And tell me more. Why do you want to witness in this fashion?
Well, you see, a lot of times, we'll bring it back to when you're in church. When you're in church, a lot of times I've noticed with myself all through growing up, you get a little bored, and sometimes the message it doesn't reach you.
Mm-hmm.
And we found through music, through our past experiences with music, all being musicians a good part of our lives, you get a really well response from young people and old people too. We're trying to reach all ages. So we feel through the music we're going to reach where the preaching doesn't reach and try and get people to Jesus.
Where do you draw your songs from? Are these original songs, or are these songs that are available to Christian groups?
Mostly originals. Between most of us, we write them. You know, somebody will come up with the basic idea, and we'll all put our part to write them. We do have a few by various groups like Larry Norman, Honey Tree, stuff like that. We do rearrange a few and try and do them our way.
Have you really gotten into much witnessing? I mean, actual doing it in liturgical settings or at church groups?
Well, we've only been together about a little more than half a year. And with this half year, we've been pretty busy. And with what we've done, we've been witnessing. We try and split our show up where we'll do some witnessing between the music and also with the music.
What form does the witnessing take? What do you actually do? Now, I think before your last number this morning, before the number entitled "The Outlaw," Don will be doing some witnessing, right?
Yeah, Don says his little parts.
Yeah. Don, come in here. Can you go very far with that cord here?
Yeah, I guess I can get right here.
As I was just asking Tom, what form does witnessing take? What do you do when you witness, besides singing the songs with a message?
What we try to do basically is reflect what Jesus has done in our life. The reality of knowing Jesus, knowing that He's alive and that He came to this world to change people's lives, to bring man into a fellowship with Him, with God through His Son Jesus.
Mm-hmm. Now, apparently, something has made an important change in your own lives. Before the program, you told me you weren't always like this. What better way can I say it?
Well, I've been playing music approximately 10 years, and I came to know the Lord kind of like at an early age, around between the age of 15 and 16. I'm 23 now, so I didn't play. I played mostly in cellars, and I wanted to do something musically. Everybody's dream. They want to be a big star. But I seen that I went to a church that they had music in there, and I felt coming maybe to know the Lord, I wouldn't ever be able to use my talent or play music, and for a good cause. But I seen that there was a function for music in the church, and it touched my soul, and that's what I'd like to do and see this band do is touch people's souls, whether or not the message we're saying, the message of Jesus, of the reality of Christ. Even if nobody listens to that, they can enjoy the music, and we hope we through the music we can uplift them anyways, and bring some joy into people's hearts.
And I think this style of music will reach young people who probably need the reaching out to more than let's say older people.
Yeah, well, basically we're going to try to be a roundabout ministry. Really, we're geared up for younger people, concerts, and going into places where Jesus was, in the streets, in the cities, and try to witness. But we would like to get into a little different aspect, not center around it too much, but we would like to get them into the traditional part just as much as we're doing this contemporary music like this.
Yeah. Okay, Tom, you've got two numbers now that you're going to do for us. Can you tell us something about them? I guess one is a medley.
Right. We call it our Freedom Medley, and
what freedom are you talking about?
Freedom in the truth.
Okay, freedom of the sons of God, huh?
Right. The lyrics will explain a little better. What we've done, we've pieced a few little numbers together.
Okay, and then the second number is Never Alone. Does that say it?
Yes.
Okay, why don't you get behind your keyboard, and I'll turn the stage over to you again.
Okay, thank you.
Okay.
Freedom is only an myself, thinking about tomorrow, never living life in any way. Sometimes I feel as though my life is flying by. I'm searching for some truth and love each day. Freedom is only in the truth, and the truth will set you free. And beauty is only in the eyes of those who plainly see. As I am wandering to and fro, I look to see, oh, is there any truth for you and me? When I found the Lord to be everything He's claimed to be, He's the truth that sets the captives free. Freedom is only in the truth, and the truth will set you free. Beauty is only in the eyes of those who plainly see. Freedom is only in the truth, and truth will set you free. Day by day, day by day, oh dear Lord, three things I pray. Day by day, day by day, oh dear Lord, three things I pray. To see thee more clearly, to love thee more dearly, to follow thee more nearly, day by day, day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray. Day by day, day by day. Oh, dear Lord, three things I pray. See thee more clearly, to love thee more dearly, to follow thee more nearly, day by day, 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 by day by day, by day. Lord, don't let me strive against brother. So tired I don't want you no more. Lord, don't let us fight against each other, and let us be one in you. Lord, give us love for one another, and what we say yes to what we do. Lord, teach us to build up one another, and let us be one in you. Your sake let's learn to wait, and the spirits will move. We know that the hour is so late, and you'll be coming soon. La la la, ba 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 ba, la la, ba 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 la la, now, ba 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 la la, but let's be one in you. set you free. Freedom is only in the truth, and truth will set you free. Freedom is only in the truth, and truth will set you free.
Praise the Lord. Our next song is Never Alone. Sing glory, hallelujah, Jesus set us free. Sing glory, hallelujah, Jesus set us free. I've seen the lightning flashing, and I heard the thunder roll. I felt sin's breakers dashing, trying to conquer my soul. The world's fierce winds are blowing, temptations sharp and keen. I feel a peace in knowing my Savior stands between. Sing glory, hallelujah, Jesus set us free. Sing glory, hallelujah, Jesus set us free. He died for me on the mountain. For me they pierced his side. For me they opened the fountain, the crimson cleansing tide. Sing glory, hallelujah, Jesus set free. got it.
Okay, fine job. You know, if you can't witness successfully to young people, then the problem is theirs, not yours. You know who we forgot to talk to last time round? Jim, come out here. I heard something. The word is that of the group, you're the last one of the group here to receive the Lord.
Yes.
So that was recent for you, huh?
Yes. Well, actually, I had an occurrence about 3 years ago where I ran, more or less the Lord was calling me, but I didn't actually get into it or accept Him.
Mm-hmm.
And through Don and Nina, they helped me out a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm exhausted.
I see.
And
that must have been your number. The sweat is running down the side of your head there.
And, you know, it's, I have accepted the Lord, and everything's just happened so fast and so incredible. I just can't believe it.
Yeah. Has it made a difference in your life?
Sure has.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I'm much more aware of what's going on.
Mm-hmm. And this means it's no longer drug trips and the like, but it's really the Lord, huh?
Yeah, actually, it's living the way you're supposed to live.
Mm-hmm.
That's the way it just boils down to.
Do you think now you'll put on some weight?
I hope so.
You are one of the thinnest guys I've ever seen. I think a strong wind, another Buffalo blizzard, and
Really,
there
for
goes
sure.
Jim Valone.
We were worried about the last one.
Really. Now, what are your plans for the future? Will you stay with the group? Are you employed locally? And
Yes, I work at a local company called Erie Scientific, and we manufacture microscope slides in there.
Mhm.
And I'm a glass technician there.
so you've got
And-
employment outside of the
Yes,
what the band brings in?
yeah, I'm doing fairly well over there. But the band is like a very big thing in my life, a very big thing. And I just hope that things keep rolling as they have. And this is basically the ministry that I'm into.
How does a drummer witness?
It's not easy. Well,
It's noisy.
right. You pounded the sense into them. Actually, no, I haven't really gotten too much into witnessing.
Because
but-
you're in the back of the group and behind all the drums.
Yes, we'll see. We're just starting out, and our whole presentation has to be worked on. And
When you
little by
do
little.
witness, it's something that will come spontaneously, correct?
Right.
Depending on your audience and your numbers, etc.
Sure.
Yeah.
Well, things have to be worked out. You know, we have to know exactly what we can handle. Otherwise, we just don't want to, give any bad influences to people.
Oh yeah. Well, as long as you stick with this kind of songs and these messages, why, you should have no trouble.
I hope so.
I want to talk to old Tom over there. Tom, come out here. I also heard that of the lives changed when you accepted Christ, that besides the others, that yours was a big change.
Sure
Can you
was.
tell us a little bit
It really
about that?
was.
Or how did you happen to come to the Lord,
Okay.
apart from ordinary traditional religious upbringing?
Right. Well, I was brought up Roman Catholic, and I did go to church every Sunday for quite a long time. And after a while, it kind of faded away, and I wasn't going. And I was searching. I used to visit various churches around the area here and there,
Yeah.
and just looking to see what was happening. And through some friends, they showed me the Bible, is what it was really. I started reading in the Bible, and I never knew there was a such thing as asking the Lord within your heart, within your life, to fulfill you. I never knew there was any such thing. So I read a little bit of the Bible and talked with people, and one night I got down on my knees and I prayed and I asked Jesus, I said, if you're real, prove yourself to me and fill me. And I'll tell everybody, it happened. It was real.
Yeah.
Jesus is alive for me. He was real. He filled my life. He changed me completely. The next morning, I was a new man.
Yeah. That's what the scripture says, right?
That's
A new
right.
man. Okay, we want enough time for Don to do his witnessing and the number, the outlaw. So
Sure.
it's all yours. And thanks for coming, and happy Easter.
Okay.
Right.
Easter to you.
We'd like to say tell a little story before we do this next number, and it speaks of the way different people looked at Jesus, and what most of the most of the world at that time, they thought Jesus was. They called him the outlaw.
Some say he was an outlaw and that he roamed across the he spoke in many parables that few could understand. When the people sat for hours just to listen to this man. Some say he was a sorcerer, a man of mystery. He could walk upon the water, he could make a blind man see, and that he conjured wine at a wedding and did tricks with fish and bread, and that he talked of being born again and raised people from the dead. Some say a politician who spoke of being free. He was followed by the masses on the shores of Galilee. He spoke out against corruption and he bowed to no decree. But they feared his strength and power, so they nailed him to the tree. Some say he was the son of God, a man above all men, and that he came to be a servant and to set us free from sin.